Hello guys, and welcome to another video. And recently, it has been rumored that a new Donkey Kong game is coming to the Nintendo Switch. And take this with a grain of salt, there is a few credible things behind this, a few credible leakers, and stuff like that behind it. I usually, even though I cover leaks and stuff sometimes, this one is gaining some attention, and usually things like this usually in a lot of cases end up happening, but I am not gonna fully believe it. So if a new Donkey Kong game isn't announced, don't get disappointed, because I mean, this is just a rumor. It could be fake and everything, but knowing that it's the Donkey Kong 40th anniversary and everything like that, it does give this a little bit of credibility. So basically, the rumor with this goes is that there is a new Donkey Kong game that is developed by Nintendo EPD, which basically is the developer of Super Mario Odyssey and many other like mainline Mario games and things like that. So kind of like how they did with Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, though I think this is going to be either more of a traditional Donkey Kong Country game or even a 3D Donkey Kong game. So a lot of things like on the Zippo leak and everything with the rumors and everything like that, they basically stated that it was probably going to be a 2D game, but there is a possibility that it could be 3D, and since it probably won't have the country moniker to it, it will probably just be Donkey Kong, insert subtitle here. I'm not sure, it might be a 2D game, it might be a 3D game. I'm really hoping it's a 3D game, especially because it's being developed by the Odyssey team. If this ends up coming true, I'm thinking it will hopefully or probably be a 3D game. I'm not sure if it would be like an open sandbox 3D game like Donkey Kong 64 or just a linear 3D game, because I think both could work for Donkey Kong. I think it would be interesting to maybe see a mixture of both, like maybe like a Super Mario 3D World style thing, or maybe even Crash. I guess Crash is a little more comparable to Donkey Kong Country in terms of like going from 2D to 3D and not being open sandbox. I think that would be cool to kind of have a mixture of Donkey Kong 64 and Donkey Kong Country. But if it ends up being 2D, I think it would be cool to have like maybe a new mechanic that's not too gimmicky. Like maybe introduce some like more new worlds. I'm not sure exactly how they would do it. Like with the 2D games, I feel like there's too many of them, and I'm not sure what ideas they could come up with unless it's like something groundbreaking that it would surprise all of us. Like Nintendo tends to do that sometimes. I have a feeling that Nintendo's probably going to blow us away in some way, because Nintendo EPD usually is really good with this kind of stuff. So I'm not sure if they would have too much going for like a 2D game and everything like that. But I really hope it's a 3D Donkey Kong game. I'm not sure how they would do like another 2D game, because there's been so many, but I guess they could make it work if it's 2D. But if it's a 3D game, there's so many things they can work with. They can make it a sequel to Donkey Kong 64, since they don't want to have it connected to the Country series and everything, even though it's technically a part of that. And it also says that they were probably going to have the Kremlings and K. Rool there, which is pretty interesting, because Tanabe is probably not going to be involved with the development if it's going to be internally with Nintendo, since Tanabe usually works on games that are with second-party developers. So there wouldn't really be any restrictions or things against the Kremlings being added. I think it would make sense to add them back, since King K. Rool was a really popular character in Smash, and it would make sense to go big with Donkey Kong, since it's the 40th anniversary, and there really hasn't been anything big with Donkey Kong in 7 years. And Donkey Kong's a really popular franchise. It's like right up there and kind of connected with Mario and everything, since Donkey Kong is kind of technically a Mario character too. So I think if they do something really big and really exciting, it would probably sell a lot of copies. I'm not sure about 2D. They could probably come up with something interesting for that. I mean, it's Nintendo's internal development teams. They could probably come up with something really interesting. But I'm really hoping it's 3D, especially because it's the Odyssey team, and knowing that I'm not sure if they do like an Odyssey 2, though. I'm pretty sure they've worked on multiple projects at once, or worked on one project right after another project and stuff like that. So I don't si- if this is being developed by the Odyssey team, I could still see Odyssey 2 happening. Given that we're still halfway through the Switch's lifespan, I think it could probably be a Galaxy 2 situation and release kind of towards the end of the lifespan of the Nintendo Switch and everything. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see if this actually happens. I really hope we get a new Donkey Kong game soon. And it would be nice to get something interesting, even though I really like the retro games. It kind of would be nice to have a breath of fresh air for like something completely new for the series, but still kind of being with its core gameplay and everything. So, like, that's kind of what I want from the Donkey Kong series. We have the original 3 country games, which work really well in that formula. Then we have Donkey Kong 64, and then we have the retro games, which are kind of like the original ones, but then they have their own twists involved with them. And then we have all of the other spin-offs and side games and stuff like that, like Jungle Beat and all those other spin-offs. I forgot, there's just so many of them. There's like King of Swing and Barrel Blast and stuff like that. I guess you could throw in Diddy Kong Racing into there, even though that game is way better in my opinion. Though maybe not Jungle Beat. I heard Jungle Beat's really good. I hope it's not too gimmicky, like shaking the Joy-Cons to move or something like that. I hope it's not like Jungle Beat 2, even though I heard Jungle Beat's really good. I heard it's just gimmicky, kind of, and it could have worked as a regular Donkey Kong Country game if they would have maybe added a little more and took out the gimmicky aspects of it. So yeah, I'm really hoping we get something interesting, because this is definitely going to be an interesting game. Despite being either 2D or 3D, it's definitely going to be a breath of fresh air for the Donkey Kong series. Hopefully it will stick mainline, not be like one of those side spin-off games that were throughout the 2000s. So I'm really hoping this is big and interesting and kind of like I said, something new for the Donkey Kong series, even though I feel like we could possibly go back to a Donkey Kong 64 style and do something like that, but I think it would be interesting to see something completely new, but still sticks to the formula of most Donkey Kong games. Not too gimmicky, but still, it's just like really fun and everything. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. How do you feel about this rumor? And would you like to see a new Donkey Kong game soon? So make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.